My name is Nassim Sabs.
So this is just going to be about my background, a little bit more information about my background. I'm not interested in hiding anything about that, really, because this is what happened. It's the truth. It's what happened. Of course, it's pretty much impossible to prove, and I don't really see of any way of actually being able to prove it one way or the other, unless things like this, unless it personally happens to you or you've seen it personally happen to somebody that is close to you in your life that you know personally. You just have to take my word for it. And it's not really about making anyone believe or not believe, because I don't give a shit if someone believes me or not. I already know what's real. I already know what's true. And I know what isn't real, and I know what isn't true. And I know the difference because I've lived it for a long time. So with that out of the way, when I was a child, against my will, I was forced to be in deep black projects, beyond deep black projects, and non-human creatures are involved directly with governments and with other human organizations. And the thing that I was involved in was very sick and very satanic. And it's not alien. Alien is fake. It's actually demonic. It's satanic. It's from the devil. It's Luciferian. And it is anti-Christ, and it's anti-Jesus Christ. Okay? That's basically what it is. And so most people involved in UFOlogy, New Age, they're too ignorant and their hearts are too closed off and their souls are too dumbed down to understand that the devil runs New Age, and that New Age is just the modern form of satanic Luciferianism. It's just the modern form of it. It's just like the friendly, nice form of it. The only thing that doesn't fail is God himself, because he is perfect in every way. God is higher than the scientific method and things like that. So being involved with beyond deep black projects, okay, with a non-human creatures, satanic, demonic, evil creatures that people call aliens are not aliens, okay? They're just devils. Okay, they're satanic in nature. And they love hurting people, especially kids. And they love hurting babies. Like the more innocent the person is, the more they love hurting that person. So the most innocent, of course, are little kids and like little babies and just people that are just have that innocence about them, and they're good people. And of course, if a person is too good, okay, I was in the section of whatever this is where they kidnap kids into this. It's not like, some of the kids are kidnapped into it, and some of the kids are born into it. You're either kidnapped into it or you're born into it. It's like, it's not, it's not something where you will on purpose volunteer for, basically. It's not something that you just know everything that's going on and say, oh yeah, I want to be in that. No, it's not like that whatsoever at all. And so I'm not from this world. I'm not from this time. So basically, this happened 77 years ago in another time. Currently, my body's age is 31 years old, but I'm not actually 31. I'm around 81 years old in aggregate. It is not possible at this point in time to tell you my exact age, because I wasn't able to keep exact track of years. So everything is going to be approximated in terms of time. And so in my actual age is 81 years old. So my body's age is 31 years old. 77 years ago, in another time, in another world, okay, in another place, in another dimension, I was kidnapped by non-human creatures because of several reasons. One, God allowed it to happen. I don't know why. You got to ask him. He hasn't told me. So besides God allowing it to happen, the reason I was kidnapped by these creatures was my memories of heaven and what it was. So 77 years ago, when I was 4 years old, it was 1992 in another time, in another timeline, in another dimension. Okay? So in this timeline, okay, 1992, 77 years ago, not in this time, a different time, in a different world, in a different place. I was 4 years old, it was 1992, and I was kidnapped by satanic elements of, the satanic element being non-human, okay, in the shape of gray aliens, okay. So people have their own opinions about gray aliens. They say some are good, some are bad. They're not all bad. There's some of them that are good. They're just alien. They come from a different galaxy or whatever. That's all fake. They don't come from a different galaxy. Okay. Gray aliens exist because Lucifer, the devil, Satan, fell from heaven, fell from God's grace. Lucifer, being made by Jesus Christ, being God, fell into this world and manipulated and did all these things genetically with people and with animals and different things, and created a quote-unquote family of his own that he wanted. He wanted his own family that he can rule over and be king of everything. God said no to the devil with him being able to do that, and so the devil understands this. And so now all the devil wants to do is make sure to kill every single man, woman, and child while escaping from God's wrath into another timeline that is presently going on right now. However, back in 2015, 2016, something happened that, and this something that happened was God himself did it. And God said that the time travel technology and the dimension hopping, dimension traveling technologies will no longer work fully 100%. There's going to be errors introduced into the technology, and so it's going to become inaccurate, and it's going to become messed up, and it's not going to work the way it used to work. And the reason that God said that was because the end of the world is coming, and meaning the end of all evil things is coming, and God is wrapping up the wickedness in this world, and basically everything that good people want is going to happen. But before that happens, the one world government, new world order, mark of the beast system, where you have to have this stuff put into your body in order to be hooked up into their monetary system to buy and sell things, has to come out first. And only after that happens, then the end is actually really going to come. But that hasn't happened yet. And other things have to happen before this Mark of the Beast system comes out. Okay. One of the things that have to happen is people have to get more acclimated to technology. Meaning the quote-unquote third world has to stop being so third world. And the third world and the first world have to meet technological parity across this plane, okay? Across this world, okay? Across the earth, meaning there can't be this technological gap of society from really poor countries and really rich countries, okay? The technology has to be distributed in a way where it's more even. So a precursor to this already is computers. You know, pretty much computers are in every country. Phones, pretty much phones are in every country. Television, pretty much television is in every country. And so power plants, electricity. So all of these things are now pretty much almost in every country. But now it has to be, the level of the development has to go up a little bit. And there's two ways of increasing the level of development. Okay, there's the positive way of increasing it, and then there's the negative way of increasing it. Okay, I'll tell you the positive way. The positive way is investing in the societies of whatever nation or country in order to increase their development level, of the technology development level. That's positive. Okay, so the negative way is going to where the first world countries are and basically bombing the shit out of the first world countries and destroying the first world countries' society as much as possible in order to bring down the level of the technology of first world nations. So that's the negative way. So guess which way is going to happen, right? So once that happens, and then the Mark of the Beast system comes out, people get injected with the there's various things that people say what it is. Some people say it's a microchip. Some people say it's nanotechnology. Some people say it's okay. It doesn't matter the form it takes. Okay, but it is going to be in specific places in your body, and it's going to basically change your body into something else. And anyone that takes the Mark of the Beast, their bodies will no longer be human. And they will fundamentally change in a way that they can't change back to being a normal human being anymore. So the thing that is going to happen is it's going to, at the DNA level, okay, the Mark of the Beast is a satanic, technological, genetic manipulation system that is going to allow you to spiritually directly connect to fallen angels and evil spirits. Okay, fallen angels and evil spirits being the principality, the evil principalities and powers in the air, that they literally float in the air and they fly through the air. Okay, and also they literally go through electricity in terms of wiring. Fallen angels and evil spirits can travel through cables and power lines and things like that. Okay, that is also possible for them to do. Remember, fallen angels and evil spirits are supernatural in nature. They do not have purely a physical form. Their bodies are made out of spiritual substance and spiritual material that they can manipulate and change the very structure of their body in order to travel using various mediums, including through the air and including through electronic equipment, through whatever. Okay,